Join us for a walk up Mount Archer in Rockhampton, Queensland. The elevation gain is 500 metres and there's a 10% gradient. Yuka and I are heading over to Mount Blanc in Europe in June, and we thought this would be a good training exercise. And thank you to John and Kerry who have just come along for the experience. You go up the road section of the mountain. There is a path on the left-hand side. It doesn't go the whole way, so you are walking on the road, so you do need to make sure you follow the rules and go single file and watch out for cars. Yuka and I have backpacks on. I've got about 7 kilos and he's got about 9 kilos. This is just part of our practice for our Mont Blanc. It was lovely having John and Kerry join us. It's always fun to do these things with friends. It just makes the time go so much quicker. We're just coming up to the saddle, which is a viewing area. There's some parking there and it's just beautiful to watch the sunrise over the mountains. It's 5 kilometres to the top of the mountain and then another 5k down. The saddle area is about the 2 kilometre mark. We had a quick stop to look at the lovely view, have a bit of a rest before continuing up the mountain. Cute to see a little wallaby just having a munch on the grass, not too concerned about us. There is a seat here at the 2.5k spot, so you can look out at the view of Rockhampton City. So that's the view of the city of Rockhampton. You can see the river and also Stanwell power station in the distance. We're just reaching the National Park entrance. To the left there's a housing estate, some beautiful homes up there, and to the right you continue up to the National Park. The views are just spectacular the whole way. It's just lovely to stop and to look around. Finally, our last section to the top. Almost there, we can see the stairs. We made it to the top of Mount Archer. We're going to check out the view of the city and then do the treetop boardwalk. The rainforest walk is lovely. There's beautiful trees on either side. They've got the eucalyptus, the grass trees, and the views are just gorgeous. A little bit cool at the top, but the view of Rockhampton was well worth it. On top of the world for about 5 minutes, and then it was time to continue our journey down. The vegetation and the gardens are so well maintained, the signage and the paths, it was just a pleasure to have a look around. to relax before we started down the mountain again. We decided to take the stairs down. They were the ones we saw on the way up the mountain. There's some bush turkeys in the scrub there, but I'm not sure if you can actually spot them. I'm trying to practice with my little 360 Insta, so I'm just checking out the flowers to see how close I can get to things. It took us an hour to get up the mountain, so we're expecting it to take a little less time to get down. It's much easier, of course, going down. We started at 6:15 and the hike took us 2 hours, so that was not a bad feat for 10 kilometres at about a 10% gradient that mountain. Almost at the car park. We had a really enjoyable hike up Mount Archer. It was great to have Kerry and John join us. It was really just a great morning. Now we're going to head back to the motel, have a shower, have some brekkie, and head back to Emerald.